Hey, so we're just in Loughborough right now. Steve just asked me, why did we buy this property? My first thing that came to my head is it's in an Article 4 area. Now listen, we've got loads of other videos on YouTube and our training material that can help advise you what the process is and how to make sure that you're not just going to buy something that's not going to go through in an Article 4 area. And when I say go through, I'm talking about change of use to like a HMO or a sui generis HMO, because the value around here, I mean, there's a university, there's hospital, there's a lot of stuff going on. That hence the Article 4 area, because there's a lot of HMOs been put here. That's why they're very careful of what ones they want to let through and get accepted. But right now, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to show Steve, he's going to ask me the questions. Builders are on site, so it might be a little bit noisy, but let me show him what it was. Well, I can tell him what it was, I'm sure what it is now and what it is going to be when it's going to be finished.
Are you right?
Very good, sir.
Good, good.
Are we all good?
Yeah, I think so.
Enjoy yourself. Oh, that's a big trowel. So where are we at then? This used to be a lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a lounge. Well, obviously you're looking at houses right now that are just in the beginning, yeah?
Yeah.
So when it is a house, like a residential house, so where's your challenge? Seeing it from, this is a lounge and now, you know, we're built on suite, there's a golden wardrobe, we cornered all this stuff off and there's going to be a bed in here. Looks like it's here because of the plugs, so you need to get your plug sockets on the right, one either side, lights right there, and all of that stuff. So this was just like another side room of the house. Yeah, another one that's going to have en suite, another built-in wardrobe. Why do built-in wardrobes? Why? Stronger, maybe.
Stronger, yeah.
Stronger, longer lasting. You don't have to mess about with, you know, putting it in, moving it about. Is the room going to work? You know, faulty stuff, someone being drunk, falling into it. I mean, you know, no, because they're quite expensive if you want to get a solid one. Yeah. But other than getting a pure solid one and spending a good few hundred quid, maybe even near on £1,000 to get a solid, good, solid, long-lasting one, you know, just to add a little bit to the refurb of the room while the work's going on is easy enough to do it here.
What on measurements, what room sizes do you normally, the lowest you go down to?
Look, there are minimum requirements, especially for HMO licensing, but like, we don't want to really go down to minimum. I mean, if it works, but we want it to be a nice, spacious thing. You know, so depending on what room is it for, how many what council it is, you know, 6 square meters, 8 square meters, but the rooms that we've got that are like touching on the limit, they're very small and they are the one, I mean, they're not always the hardest to rent out because obviously because it is the smallest, you make it the lowest cost for people, monthly cost. But again, our mission is to raise the standard of living, providing luxury secure accommodation. That's our mission in Harvard Property Solutions Group. So with the way it is, I mean, like you can see there's plenty of space here. We've got a bed that's going to go here, building wardrobe, like all the space already taken up. So TV's going to be, we can put TVs on walls. You know, we can create storage. We do storage under the bed. So they're going to have plenty of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, plenty of room, plenty of nice, you know, standard of living in here. And obviously this is just their room here. You know, we've got communal areas, especially with this one, is making this into a 7-bed. Yeah, 7-bed. So this is, I think, it's a 3-bed house. Yeah, this one actually in particular was one that when we got through, we timed the change of use or the planning for the change of use to go through with the exchange and completion. And what happened was we bought this for 180, and at the time we got the change of use. Then the valuer came out, so we could exchange and complete and get the drawdown for the money from the bank. Yeah, he valued it at 255, just because it had the change of use on it.
Wow.
Yeah, so 75k, I think that's 75, right? 75k difference just from getting change of use. That is why. You asked me why I buy this house, and it's in Article 4 area. Yeah, I doubt you could get that to happen anywhere else outside. Yeah, so this is huge stuff. Kitchen's going in. You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's great.
Hello, you alright?
How are you doing? Yeah. It's all good, it's alright. It's definitely no problem.
Awesome. It's a nice kitchen. Long kitchen.
Decent size, isn't it?
It's still decent to get because all this clutter kind of takes it away from your mind.
Yeah.
How much space is actually going to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I do an awful lot. This is way above average.
Yeah, that's what we like, baby. Above average. That's how we play the game. Now look at this set of stairs here, look.
So have you added this on?
Huh?
Have you extended this, or is this?
No, this was, some of it was already here. Our building is now.
Oh, so you've.
But the stairs in this one was the other way around.
Oh, so it went up that?
Yeah, the stairs, like a normal, like these houses, normally you come in, yeah, and then you come in and you go up the stairs, you know those type of houses, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but just due to the configuration of upstairs and we needed to get another room at the top, then we switched it around.
So how did you see that? Was that through the architect, or you're just experienced enough now to?
Well, I think we won't just sit like, just got to play with ideas. We've got to play with ideas to say, how do I make it work? And as you can see, the stairs are going a long way. There's no way we could get these stairs in. Yeah, so to get the extra room, so we had to weigh up extra cost of obviously doing the room in the first place, plus spinning the stairs and the structural work that's involved in doing that. Is it going to be worth it on the refinance because we have another room, and is it going to be worth it on the monthly rent because it's another room every month? We get another £500–600 of rent in this area in Article 4, especially in Article 4 area. You've got to maximise. Yeah, again, look at the huge rooms, building wardrobes, another ensuite, bed goes there. You've got all of this space, all of that space there for our cupboards, you know, drawers. We always provide 2, you know, bedside tables. We'll always give them a chair in their room, and you know, sometimes people want a desk, so there's definitely space for this and space for a TV on the wall as well. So again, find all these little nooks and crannies. I mean, this is, you know, huge. Kind of shelves up there, shelves down here, all shoes and all that stuff. I mean, people tend to live light anyway, you know, travel light as they say. But there's no way we'd want this extra bedroom in. Well, I say no way. Considering the work most effectively do that. Very rare in our HMOs that we don't have an ensuite in every room. So in this particular building, we've got 5 ensuite rooms, and then we've got 2 rooms, which is this one and the next door one, which is just got one that they share. Yeah,
right.
Very sizable though. Again, all the built-in wardrobes, beds, probably more for single people. Well, only for single people based on how big this room is. But again, you know, what we had a pre-valuation of what it's going to be worth when it's done, based on, we already know, because we already got loads of houses in this area already that we've converted to like 6 bed, 7 bed. We've got one that's 17 bed, so we know what rents that we're getting. And so the pre-val is already at 455. So
This is?
Yeah, so we bought 180. I think it's going to cost about 70, 80, let's say, all in all, you know, all costs considered. So
Wow.
by the time we refinance. On this one as well, lucky investor, we're paying them 20% return on their money, which is, you know, huge. So it's good for them. So everybody wins, right?
Yeah.
People are going to get awesome place to live. Banks have made money. Builders are making money. Investor is making his money work for him, so he can have more value on it. He owns a successful business, which is why he wants to make his money work for him, because he works in his business and all of that. So win-win. This is a beauty. This is what I like about the vehicle of property. Yeah. All this nitty-gritty stuff. I mean, I did it for years, so it's not really that exciting for me. You know, because I did this stuff. I was a builder. I was doing the work. I was on the tools. I did all kinds of stuff: carpentry, plastering, bricklaying, you know, roof work, all this. Awesome. Make the tea. I made the tea as well. I was awesome at that.
Yeah.
That's how you do anything. That's how you do everything. So you gotta remember. Yeah, and also in HMOs you're gonna find somewhere always to put the tank. So not only have we got an ensuite still, sizable place, bathroom, that need 2 rooms up there we share. Tank is nice and stored away to make sure that we got enough power in all the showers that are going on. Another thing you need to take into consideration So again, get creative. Look, we brought this doorway back, so the doorway can start here. So then, already inside the room is now built in wardrobe, another suite. Again, sizable place, sizable room. The chimney has been left in here, but many times that we took chimneys out as well. Just again, if it's gonna, like, we have to weigh it up. We have to weigh it up. Is the work that's required, the cost of the work's gonna add the value to the better living of the room, better rental of the room? Is it gonna make an additional value for the property on the refinance? And just, you know, things that you have to take into consideration. Just weigh it up. You know, so here, actually, for the past planning, to get this room, we needed a certain head height, so we're going to put a dormer in. But then the dormer was obviously going to cost implication, but also time to get through planning. When we need to finish the project, we're going to have to wait. So actually, we lowered the floor. Creativity, baby. Yeah, we lowered the floor. You hear when they did that?
I did it.
Oh, you did
I
it?
took all the ceiling and the floor out.
I did it. Legend. Sometimes you gotta get creative. I mean, I don't think it would have bothered me if we didn't lower the floor. I don't think it would have made too much difference. I don't think I could still live in it. Patricia, definitely. You, Steve, no.